When I was growing up, Jim Carrey was in all the funny movies. He was like the big funny man. And as time progressed, he started taking on other roles. And nobody really knew what the reason of that being was. But come to find out, he pretty much had a breakdown or had to step back in life and see what was what. Something that really stood out to me in what he said. He said that he was tired of being the character that he thought everybody wanted him to be. Like he had shifted who he was to make other people happy. And he had done that for a very long time. And it was exhausting playing that role. See, finding our identity in other people, even on a large scale, is not fulfilling. We were made in the image of God. So God is within us. So unless we find God and seek God for ourselves, not what another human being tells us about God and we get our information from him, but until we go to the source and actually find out who we are, what we were created to do, and find our identity in him and become okay with ourselves, we'll never be fulfilled. It'll be exhausting carrying that role. And I know a lot of you right now are at that spot. I was at that spot about 5, 6 years ago. No, it was actually 7 years ago. 7 years ago, I did not like the picture I had created. I did not like this persona I had lifted up. I had worked so hard for. I'd found my identity in my work and my business, but it wasn't fulfilling. It was lacking. And I didn't know who I was anymore. I looked back, and everything I had worked for was completely meaningless. I had forgotten the whole reason I started to do it in the first place. You can only find your identity and completeness through God, the Creator. You are created for purpose. You are an individual, and you are special. And until you meet him for yourself, you will always feel empty. All of those quirky attributes, all of those things you enjoy to do, all of those other things, that is God manifesting himself in the physical world through you. You came out of God. God created you to be who you are. All your faults and everything that he gifted you with. And some of those gifts will never shine until you truly hook into the source. Find him for yourself.